Welcome to this quarterfinals of the US Open Carom Championship 2025 happening in New Jersey, USA. This is the second quarterfinal that is happening between Muhammad Arif from India and Muhammad Ghufran from India as well. And 5 boards have already been completed, and Arif is actually leading with 19 and Ghufran is at 12. And yeah, looks like this is going to be a close one, and both these players are super accomplished, and let's see who is going to book a slot in the semi-finals tomorrow. And it looks like Ghufran had a positional advantage. I said had because he just missed a connection. While that looks easy, it is not the easiest. But I would say for players like these, this is still a green zone coin. When I say green zone, what I mean is these are relatively easy, so they would probably make it 95% of the time. And Arif can probably close this. There is one difficult coin, which is this one. This is a bit far from him, but it is not the most difficult one. Also, this is difficult as well, but Arif can actually utilize this particular bomb with the white to open it, but looks like he missed the other white. And let's see what Ghufran is going to do. The only difficult coin for Ghufran right now is this one at Arif's base, and he's thinking about what should be his play. And I think he's simply just going to try and double that coin, towards his left. Well, actually he did not double it. He also brought the white coin towards his side. And is Arif going to go for an offensive play, or he's going to defend? And he went for an offensive play and ended up making the black a bit difficult. And now Ghufran has a support coin, and wow, this is very unlike Ghufran, but these things, they do happen even to the top and the best of the players. And this is a very tricky position. Arif might just try to double it here and then do this sort of a double touch. And again, it's not easy, but he did manage to make Ghufran's position a bit trickier. Wow. Well, it was not like a very easy coin, but Arif gets another board. This is the progression of how the scores went. As you can see, Ghufran was leading until board number 2, but Arif suddenly started catching up from board number 3, and he just sort of got a very good lead. They're preparing for the break number 7. Arif is at 23, so very close to victory, but I would not be surprised if Ghufran hits a slam. He has already hit 2 slams in this event so far. And this is going to be an important break, because this is the last break that Ghufran has in this particular set, and he will need to make sure that he gets a few points on this particular break so that he can still be in this set. He's trying to make sure that he is racking up this coins perfectly so that the breaks open up in his favor. In my opinion, break is the most important stroke of the whole game, because that basically sets the tone of how you're going to play. And this was a very beautiful break by Ghufran, although his right hand side pocket is a bit blocked with this black in front of it, but he's going for the queen, which he absolutely needs right now, and beautifully taken. What is he going to do now? And yeah, he's just slowly and steadily trying to pocket the relatively open coins. And is this going to be a slam? Well, this was amazing, and I feel like a slam is coming. And as I was saying, these players, they have this ability to hit the slam just at the perfect time, and look at that shot. This is not an easy shot, guys, and here we go. He just did the third slam of this event. Just unbelievable. And now the scores are 23 Arif and 24 Ghufran. This is the level at which these guys play, and these guys are like so consistent each and every time. That is just unbelievable. And yeah, it all boils down to this last break in this particular set, and the winner of this break is going to take set number 1 and get closer to the semi-finals of the US Open Carom Championship 2025. I would like to thank our principal sponsor, Core Hive, for sponsoring this event. They have been a tremendous partner to United States Carom Association, and we are very thankful. Arif setting up the rack, making sure it's perfectly aligned, and all right, this was a successful break. I think in this particular time he's going for the queen. I was thinking that since queen is not that important, because he just needs to win this board well, that it can still be a tie if he doesn't take the queen. So I don't think that's a bad choice here. Beautifully done. He did not have a lot of space to pocket from that particular spot, but he did that with a great finesse. Again, trying to go for this long cut. Amazing. Look at that. In my opinion, this is the only coin which is a bit tricky for him, but that is also blocking a bunch of Ghufran's caramels. And look at this connection. Are we going to witness another white slam from Arif? He can use this particular bomb shot to open the most difficult coin here, but before that he's going to take a very close miss. It could have been a white slam, but a very tricky position now for Ghufran, and a very costly miss this can prove. And let's see if that is going to be the case. He's trying to go for the connect shot, and he did manage to do it, but now he doesn't have a very clear access to this particular white because of this black coin. So I think he might now just employ the bomb shot that I was referring to, meaning cut this coin into this pocket and oh, he did not go for that. The only option that I see is to glance this particular coin and try to pocket the white, but we'll see what he does. And he went for a rebound, and that's why these guys are a champion. Such an accurate rebound. And can he close this first set with this particular punch? And just missed. Now I don't see how Ghufran can actually turn this around, but I sometimes wonder what these players think about when they're actually playing at set positions, because this is pretty much an impossible position to win from, but somehow these people are so talented, and they have that belief that they can do it. You never know. This is a do or die position, and look at that shot. Look at the conviction with which every shot is being played, and I guess commentators curse. This is going to be it for set number 1, and Arif has taken the first set against Ghufran by 25/24. Whenever these top players play each other, it is usually a very close match, and this was again one of them. Now the players are switching sides. This is going to be a best of 3 match between these two players, and after the first set the players are supposed to change sides so that one particular player does not have the advantage or disadvantage of one side. And Arif did a great comeback in this particular set. Ghufran was actually leading after the first 2 breaks, but Arif just gained an upper hand over the next few boards, but the white slam from Ghufran was just unbelievable. Again, cannot come at a better time, but Arif played a fantastic last break, just made the position so difficult for Ghufran. He had to pocket so many difficult coins to try and make a chance for himself, but Arif managed to take it. And we are now at set number 2. There is usually no break between set 1 and set 2, but if it goes to set number 3, in case Ghufran wins this particular set, there will be a small break. Again, for viewers joining us now, this is the US Open Carom Championship 2025 happening in Secaucus, New Jersey, and this is a special one because this time we had the biggest representation from international players from India, and here we see 2 of them. One is the 2024 World Cup runner-up that happened in California, USA, and the other is the SRR winner from again 2024 World Cup that happened in California. Arif lost to K. Srinivas in the finals, and Ghufran was actually the winner of SRR. And the first break is underway. Arif broke, and Ghufran just gently brings one particular coin on his base. Arif has a couple of straightforward coins and missed a routine coin, I would say, and doesn't look like the most easiest of position, and Ghufran is just gonna remove that particular white. And mind you guys, this is not an easy coin to actually defend. Like, the place where that coin was is a very tricky one, and these guys make it look so easy. Ghufran just defended one of the whites on Arif's base. He does not have a very good position, Ghufran, so it makes sense to make the easy coins of Arif a little tricky or a bit difficult. But let's see. Basically, right now, this position is one where both players are trying to solve it and make the position more favorable for themselves. Right now, I feel it's Arif who has a better position advantage, and that is just hard luck for Arif. He played a beautiful shot. And look at that shot, like he was playing the queen and he's also managed to blast away that white on the pocket, and queen has been confirmed by Ghufran. Again, I still feel Arif has a better positional advantage, but this seems to be unraveling and this is getting a better, the position is getting better for Ghufran now. This is what amazes me every time I watch the top players, is how they're able to change the position from, from a tricky one to an easy one in just one stroke. And now looks like this is a bit of a 50-50 in terms of position. This whole cluster is sort of difficult for both players right now, and they're going to be very mindful of how they go about it. Went for a rebound. It was hit a little harder, because of which it came back as soon as it was missed on the frame. And again, Ghufran is going to try and make this position a bit easier for himself. Again, he's going to go for the rebound, and beautiful connection, also making the white difficult for Arif. And now he has a free turn. He can use this opportunity to make all of his coin easy, because there is one coin that is not so easy. And played another beautiful rebound. He's going to probably just amazing. This was a beautiful shot. He managed to defend another white along with the other one that was already at Ghufran's base. And Arif, being the attacking player he is, went for an attacking shot and missed it. So similar to the first set, Ghufran winning the first break and taking the lead in the set number 2 of this quarterfinals. For players who have not heard about Carom before, this is a board game very similar to billiards, also sometimes referred to as finger billiards, where instead of balls we use wooden discs similar to the solid and stripe balls, and instead of the cue ball we have the striker, which is a bit heavier than the coins, unlike pool, but the idea is sort of similar. You try to pot the coins. The rules are a bit different. You can't touch the opponent's coin, so on and so forth, but this is the US Open Carom Championship, second set between Ghufran and Arif from India. Ghufran is leading with 5 points after the first break, and here we go. Last time Ghufran did a break, it was a slam. This position does not look like one, and he missed the immediate next coin after the break, but I guess it was too much to ask for. Arif simply pocketing Ghufran's coin so that Ghufran is not able to use that to glance any other coin and pocket that, and also tried to keep this black in front of the pocket so that it is a block for Ghufran. Ghufran gently trying to do a reverse pull. Arif trying to force his way in to this pocket, but ended up opening the queen for Ghufran. At this level, you just need one chance to finish the board. That's how much precision these top players play with, and this is the first time where we had so much top international talent participating in this event. And look at this shot, he managed to also push this black aside, opening the way for Ghufran. And as I was mentioning, this is the first time where we have so much international participation, which has led to a houseful US Open Carom Championship. We actually had to stop taking registrations this year. Ghufran is now thinking about his next stroke, and beautiful glance shot, bringing Arif's coin on his base. And I would say Ghufran has a better positional advantage at this particular moment, and he would try and make all the 3 coins easy in one stroke if that's possible, because that way it will force Arif to defend something. But looks like Arif still has an opportunity to clear some coins, and look at that, he actually intentionally pushed that white coin on Ghufran's base behind that black coin, which will earn him another insurance coin, basically giving him an extra turn, because that is not a coin that he can just pocket in one stroke. And Ghufran gently makes that connection. There was on his space for Arif. Arif is now going to try and make that coin easy, but I'm sure he was trying to move both the black out of that position, and Arif, Ghufran, look at that shot, was insane. Just the vision to actually see that shot is just unbelievable. And I would love for this to go to set number 3, so that myself and all the viewers get an opportunity to see these 2 champs play more. Can I keep talking? Can I? Okay. Okay. So we are watching Mohammad Ghufran and Mohammad Arif playing the quarterfinals of the US Open Carom Championship. Set number 2, Ghufran leading 14/0 after 2 breaks, and Arif is now trying to open his account in this particular set. This is a bit similar to set number 1, where Ghufran won the first 2 boards, and then Arif just suddenly took off with a big lead. Ghufran then coming back with a bang with a white slam on board number 7, and then Arif clinching the set in board number 8. And can Arif repeat that in this particular set? This is a pretty good break. by Arif is thinking about his next stroke, and now is when he needs to decide what's the best way to go about this particular position, because I don't see a very clear opening for him, and yeah, he did manage to do something, and he's going for a rebound, and a close one. Ghufran will now try and take all the open coins. Wow, this was a very I would say this is a very tricky position for Ghufran at this moment, because the cluster in the center is not the easiest to solve, and Arif basically has a finish at this point unless Ghufran makes the position a bit trickier. He did try to make it more challenging, and I think he managed to do that. Arif taking the simple coin first, and now thinking about how he can go about the next coin. Simply just putting it behind his coin so that he can go for the finish in the next stroke. Beautiful shot by Ghufran. This is the first time where we have so much international participation. Alright, looks like Arif won break number 3 in set number 2, and are we going to see a repeat of set number 1? This is the summary of last board. This particular break gave Arif 9 points, and Ghufran is now going to do the next break. Ghufran is all set and is making sure that the racking is perfect before he starts. And you're watching the US Open Carom Championship 2025 happening in New Jersey, and this is the quarterfinals. Alright, so here we go, break number 4, and what an amazing break. Ghufran now just going to take this particular coin and think about how he can open this cluster. He can use this bomb shot and try and open the cluster, and well, he did open the cluster, but he missed the original coin that he was trying to pot. Looks like Arif is going to go for the queen immediately, and it was not an easy one, but Arif did manage to take it and also cover that. And Arif is going to make sure that I was thinking that Arif is going to try and make that bomb, or basically destroy that bomb shot, so that Ghufran does not use it to open the cluster. But Ghufran is now thinking of the next shot, and he's going to simply take that, and then he has access to a bomb shot that he can go for, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's going to keep this gentle and not very hard. Wow, he missed another one of this. This is very unlike Ghufran. He rarely misses these sort of shots, and Arif is taking full advantage of this particular position. He's going to try and open that cluster for himself. As long as that white is sitting on Ghufran's base behind Arif's black caraman, Arif can just go for his shots because he has a 1 insurance coin, as I say, basically a 1 extra turn that he can depend on. Arif also managed to pull another white on his base, giving him an extra turn again on that coin, and Ghufran going to, and I'm sure this was not intended, another coin behind the black caraman, and looks like Arif missed that coin. I wonder what Ghufran is going to do. He still did not manage to open the 2 whites for himself, and this can be costly for Ghufran, as Arif can go for a finish. He can use that particular black coin to open the other black coin at Ghufran's base. He's just going to hit it harder and let the striker do the job, but it did not reach the spot, but he's going to go for it, and here we go. Arif getting another 5 points and quickly taking earning some more points in break number 4. And this is the match summary so far. Over the first set and the second set, Ghufran has won 7 boards, but if you look at the average, Arif has won 7 points in each board, and the score does not seem to be updated. It would be updated shortly, but Arif is going to go for break number 5. And as you can see, the score has been updated. The score is 14 each after 4 breaks, and this was a very powerful break. Pretty much pulled so many coins towards Arif's side of the board, and Ghufran just beautifully pocketing the queen. It was not an easy coin. It had to be very delicately pocketed without touching the black, otherwise it could have been deflected. And Ghufran is probably going to take that black as well, while also releasing some other coins. This is just beautiful touch carom, as some may call it, where Ghufran is gently making some of the coins easier as he pockets some other of his coins. And I see at least 2 more coins, and look at this particular shot. He managed to push the white inside, and amazing turn. Arif probably has just 2 or 3 easy coins that he can go for, and then he has some work to do. There is a time limit for every stroke that the player can take and play this stroke, which is 15 seconds here in USCA. And these top players, they actually sometimes in such tricky situations use the time for easy shots so that they can think about their difficult position. And looks like Ghufran can actually pocket 2 more coins and make life difficult for Arif. He's probably going to go for a double touch shot for this last black caramel on Arif's space. Wow, that was so close, and Arif is now gonna pocket as many coins as he can. There is a small opportunity to finish this break. Well, for such players I wouldn't call it small, but we'll see how this one goes. He's trying for a 1-2 shot. He's going to pocket that. Actually, he managed to pocket both. The general intention here is to make one coin easy and pocket the other, and taking his time on the last coin. This is the, again, it was not the easiest of the shots, but he did manage to pretty much pocket all the coins except for the last one. And Ghufran takes break number 5 with 4 points, taking back the lead with 19 points. Okay, I think we can start this now. I was waiting to get some more battery. And where's the app? Will it automatically start at that? Yeah. I was just muted. I was just turning this on. Yeah, I'm good. All right, we are watching the quarterfinals between Mohammad Arif and Mohammad Ghufran at the US Open Carom Championship. This is break number 6 of set number 2. Arif is leading by 1 set and Ghufran is leading by 18 points over Arif's 14 in this set. Ghufran is doing this break, and it's a pretty good break by Ghufran. A very good position right now. Oh, this is a very easy miss, and Arif is just going to take that black coin out of there because Ghufran can use it to glance another coin off of it. I feel there is a bomb shot that Ghufran can actually use to open the coin, and that's exactly what he's going for. And he managed to open the queen. Look at that touch shot. It was beautifully executed, and can Ghufran finish this position? And there was a good shot, but there is still this coin which is not the easiest. and still very well played by Ghufran. And right now I also found out that we have Sandeep Dive winning the other quarterfinals against K. Srinivas and booking a slot in semifinals. He is the first player of US Open Carom Championship to reach the semifinal, while the other quarterfinals are still underway. So let's go back to this one. Arif is now trying to pocket his black carom man, and he has a relatively open position for most of the coins, and let's see how he goes about clearing this. And beautiful, now he has this particular shot, a bomb shot or a joker shot as some may call it, to make one of the coins easier, but he missed this coin. This is very unlike Arif, and let's see how Ghufran plays the shot. That was a very close one. Ghufran actually could have actually finished the set with that particular white, and I'm sure Arif is gonna, he's not going for the easy coin, and if he misses this, this would be the end of the set, but obviously he did not, and now we're guaranteed to go to one more break. Let's see. This is just beautiful play. He managed to make this particular black coin easy, and now Arif has an opportunity to close this particular break, and he does that. Unbelievable. You just give one chance to these players and they just take it away from you. And look at this graph here. Ghufran leading for the most part, and then Arif suddenly just catching up in two breaks. So it does look like a repeat of set number 1. Arif is now going to do the 7th break. Ghufran is leading with 18 points and Arif is at 15. So again, a very crucial break, this one, because Arif will definitely try and get some points on the board on this break so that he can then try and close this one out in break number 8, as Ghufran is going to do the last break. The player who generally does the break has a better advantage since he's able to pull the whole cluster towards himself or herself, and this is a good break overall, but let's see how Arif goes about this. I just see one coin that he can pocket while he pushes this black on the other side, and looks like he just lost his stroke while playing this particular shot, and this is again not something that you would see very often from these players. Carom is a game where you need utmost control while you're trying to pot your coins, and needs a lot of concentration, and it's just amazing that how these players are able to play with such precision so consistently. But there are instances like this where a player might just lose the stroke. Arif thinking about his next shot. He does have these 2 coins that he can take, but I'm sure Arif is thinking about the queen as well, how to go about taking the queen. Yep, he will try to pocket this and push this black out of his way to go for the queen, but again this was a risky play, but he could have actually taken the cover as well after this, and Ghufran is going to make sure that he covers the queen, because as I said, this is break number 7, very important for either of them to win. I would say position wise it's still sort of favoring Arif, but let's see if Ghufran is able to turn that around. And beautifully done, defended one of Arif's coin. Look at that shot. He's probably going to try and use this coin and open this cluster. Again, not very easy, but I think he does have an insurance coin, so he's going to try it. And he managed to do that. And look at that connection. Arif just missed the queen, and Ghufran just turned the whole position upside down. But a miss by Ghufran, and let's see if Arif can do something about this position. Again, the only thing I can see is, yeah, just try to cut this here and to send the striker back on this coin, but not the easiest of things to do. Needs a lot of accuracy, which is hard to hard to control the shot when you're hitting it so hard. And Ghufran takes 4 points in this particular break. The score is now 22 Ghufran and 15 Arif. And this is now Ghufran's break. So Arif will now need to do something magical to win from here, because as I was just saying that the player doing the break has more advantage, and especially when the player is someone like Ghufran, who have such an amazing break. Ghufran now just needs to make sure that he pockets 4 coin to make sure that he is not losing from that position. Slowly and steadily taking all these straightforward coins, and now most likely is going to just pull that cluster towards his side of the base to ensure that he can pot some more white caraman in the next stroke. Arif needs 8 points to tie and 9 to win. So this is going to be a very challenging position for Arif. He will need to win it from this position in order to tie this set number 2. And again, I always wonder what these players think when they're playing at such a difficult position. And look at that shot. What a glance shot. And Arif going for the queen, and he also tried to open that cluster for himself, but I guess that is it for this particular set. Ghufran will now pocket this white. There are only 4 white caraman, now 3, so there is not enough points for Arif to win this particular set. So we are sure to go in set number 3. This has been a long day for these players. They have played 7 rounds of SRR, one round of free knockouts, one pre-quarter, and this is the quarterfinals. So this tournament also tests your endurance and your ability to play high pressure matches all day long, and this is a good challenge for these top players. Ghufran going for a fancy shot. Again, as I said, this board is sort of done. They will be playing set number 3, and great shot by Arif. And here we go. One shot, 2 down. So everybody watching, this is the US Open Carom Championship, the quarterfinals between Muhammad Arif and Muhammad Ghufran. They have both won one set and are now going to play set number 3. There is going to be a small break in between, and we will be right back with you in around 5 minutes. I can mute it from here. Alright, we are back in this particular quarterfinals between Mohammad Arif and Mohammad Ghufran. They've both won a set, and we are at set number 3, which is just about to begin. And a quick update about the other 3 quarterfinals. Sandeep Diwe, the 2022 world champion, defeated the 2024 World Cup winner Srinivas in straight sets. Yogesh Pardesi from India beat Rajiv Joshi from US in straight set as well, and Mohammad Hakim beat Anil Vemuri in 3 sets, and he did that by making a white slam while he was on 13 points against Anil Vemuri and closed set number 3. So that is quite some way to finish. And this is the last quarterfinals in the US Open Carom Championship, in the championship group between Arif and Ghufran is going to start with break number 1. And here we go. And the break was not a successful one, but he does have a lot of open coins, Ghufran, to play after this, after Arif's turn, and a very unlikely miss. He was trying to also disturb the cluster and a bomb that Ghufran had. And Ghufran again trying to take that positional advantage from Arif by blasting away the 3 black coins that Arif had. And Arif is probably going to try and do something similar and disturb that easy white that Ghufran had. Again, this is what this is what the players try and do to get the positional advantage, and once they feel like they have 1 or 2 insurance coin or a cluster of coins which are not easy for the opponent, they go for the shots freely. And well, this is too early right now at this stage to tell who has the positional advantage, but that is what these players are trying to do. And Arif trying to blast away the 2 blacks on Arif's on Ghufran's base, but these 2 coins are still sitting here, and Ghufran can play a little freely and try to pot as many coins as he can. And beautiful glance shot, pocketing the long coin while making the other one easy, and is not directly going for that one. Is probably going to use that for some other occasion, but we'll see about that. I do see access to the queen, and Ghufran is going for that, and he makes it. Again, not the easiest of coins. Is actually a yellow zone coin as we speak here in zones. Green zone is the one where you have around 90 to 95% chances of pocketing that. Yellow is basically the probability goes down, and the red zone are the difficult ones. And a very favorable position for Ghufran at this moment. These 3 coins are being blocked by this particular white. These 2 coins are actually blocked by this. So Arif gently pushing the white and making it a little difficult for Ghufran, and I generally don't see Arif playing a lot of defense because he's naturally a very attacking player, but this particular situation demanded for a defensive stroke, and he's going to probably move this coin away because Ghufran can use that coin to make this particular coin easy, and that's exactly what he did, just trying to take away the positional advantage. But Arif still does not have an open pocket to pocket a lot of his black caramel, and Ghufran trying to do a sharp cut and missed very closely. Now Arif is going to probably try and pocket this and blast the white away in the meantime, and successfully does that. And I would say sort of an easy miss by Arif, but these things, they do tend to happen even to the best of the players. And Ghufran gently he was trying to pocket both the white and the black together, but looks like it did not have the power it needed. And again, very tricky position for Arif, and is going to try and hit it hard here. Nope, he went for a different stroke, and Ghufran will need to make sure that he closes this position, or Arif can actually clear quite a bit of coins, and Ghufran manages to take the board number 1 in set number 3. This is the second quarterfinals that has gone to set number 3, and we have witnessed a total of 2 white slams so far in the quarterfinals, one from Ghufran in the set number 1 and one from Mohammad Hakim in set number 3 to close that set and book a spot in the semi-finals of the US Open Carom Championships. All right, so Arif doing break number 2, and this is a pretty good break by Arif, and trying to figure out what is he trying to do here, because I at least cannot see that shot that he was trying. Clearing his base. I see one coin that he can go and then in the meanwhile push this one out, but not sure what's he gonna do next once he does that. He also has this coin, but this coin is actually not giving him the access to that, and
I can join too.
and I am being joined in the commentary section by none other than Murli.
Hey guys, how are you all? Hopefully you're all watching and enjoying this. This is the third of the best of 3 quarterfinals match. It was an awesome shot. He's all set to clear up the board now. This one is going to be tricky, is it not, Chandu?
It is going to be tricky, but I feel like he's going to try and move the white
Just
away.
a tad, yeah.
while he tries to pocket that, but
it was difficult as
it was
we
a bit
suspected.
difficult, yes. And Murli is joining us after playing a lot of matches all day long as well. And I'd like to actually ask Murli how was his experience in this event, given the number of carom superstars participating.
This has been an awesome experience for everyone. All 170 people have regaled on the beautiful experience that was created. New memories have been created as well. People now have a point of aspiration. I mean, what they want to become now, right? It's priceless, and you see how clinically Arif gets his job done just by one mistake, chota sa
Yeah,
mistake by Ghufran. We considered it was a slightly different one though.
yeah.
Now, board 2 is in the books. What is the score, Chandu? Can you remind our audience?
Ghufran is leading set number 3 by 5 points to 2 against actually 7 points.
So nobody's giving a quarter away or taking a quarter from. I mean, it's like a do or die match.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
third set.
yeah,
Who wants it more comes into the picture a lot more as well.
yeah.
And both of them, as we know, 100% wants it more than the other.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's a treat to watch. You know, these players play, and what better than actually watching a set number 3 with both players trying to book the final spot in
Mhm.
the semi-finals.
I thought that was an interesting break in the sense that it's not normal.
Yeah,
Uh, it looks like a lot of black coins are peppered in wrong places for Ghufran, but he's not loath to creating opportunities for himself. He's going to pull now. Don't see a shot there.
well, that's the speciality of these players. They see, you know, positions that we generally don't even imagine, and Arif now trying to decide what to go for next, and looks like a pretty tricky position for Arif at this moment.
I thought Arif wanted the white to come back further down, but he did a little too softly, I guess.
Is he still going for the queen? And he
Got
did.
the queen though. I think he was clearing out the queen. He takes the cover for the queen,
Wow.
keeping the black there. Interestingly, I saw the Indian players, especially Ghufran, Arif, Keshnivas, talk about a coin being in check is literally freedom for them to play more shots,
Yeah.
and they use the word checkmate very cleverly. Obviously, a chess term. Let's see what Ghufran manages to do here. Is that a bomb shot on his base?
I don't see that. I don't see that as a bomb shot. At least it's not the easiest of bomb shot, if that is. And
He's not going to pair those two whites, is it not? He's going to take care of that while clearing out the. Probably have a play on that white. Yeah.
wow, look at that. I mean,
A king of geometry.
yeah, exactly.
Try it at home, guys. You'll see how easy it is.
Yeah, yeah,
Obviously, having fun here, but that's one of the most complicated releases that I saw from the base coin that he had.
yeah.
I think he's going to make the second coin in while he brings
think
the
it's-
first coin down onto the base pocket. Sort of shanked it. I think Arif has to play the rebound and get the white further down on the other side, but he may be banking on. That's what he does.
Yeah. Well,
It's not come down enough. Perhaps he's now going to go for the two blacks, or he pockets this and then comes back to that. Uncharacteristic.
yeah,
Pressure's telling, but he has the queen in the cover.
yeah. So yeah, it's not going to lose a lot of points, but
with 3 coins in the base, I'm sure Ghufran is going to go for the kill here.
Yeah.
Maybe a third pocket, the wide, beautiful, poetic third pocket.
he's going to probably avoid the third shot because
That was
Arif can
interesting.
actually try and cut the base coin if he misses. And
So is he going to defend?
I don't
the
think he's going to
one
defend.
coin?
You know, Arif being
Arif.
Arif is generally a very aggressive player, and now he can try for a slip shot where he can try and punch one of the coins.
And then slip the other one.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's what he tried, but it is one of the most difficult shots to execute.
Yeah.
And
That's 2 points added to Ghufran's total. He goes from 7 to 9. This is board 3 in the books. Arif is going to have his strike now, board 4. He's down a whole bunch of points in one sense.
Yeah.
The level of play that they have, 7 points, is quite a, unless he slams, of course.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And just so I can catch you up, in set number 1, Ghufran actually did a white slam on the 7th break while he was at 12 points when Arif was at 23, making the score 24-23. So again, you know, these players have a knack of hitting a slam at just the right moment, at just the right time.
Let's slurp for it, and I think if you wish it, it will happen.
Yep. And
I think it's probably slipped or whatever. I'm showing it with his hands. By the way, just a quick update. Hakim was playing Anil Vemuri in the third set, I'm thinking.
yep, it was.
I think he was down 10-13 and Hakim slammed to win the game.
Hakim.
Had a white slam.
So Hakim was actually at 12 point. I was just told about this by Bala as well, that Hakim won set number 3 by making a white slam, and I'm sure the viewers had a lot of fun seeing that slam.
Back here, that was that's the queen in, and the queen is covered. What you saw, Ghufran, a couple of moments back, using a non-position board to create with his bomb, literally the gates are wide open, and that's what he did. I think he's now at 4 blacks left. This is an opportunity. I mean, there are no blocks for Arif. He should be able to complete this board now.
Yeah.
And the form of his life that he is in.
I think he's probably going to try and pocket his base coin while also.
I think.
Or is just going for a simple, you know.
Does he need to use the bomb? Any coins out of position? Maybe he's going to play. He's going to play 3 coins at the same time.
Yeah, he definitely can. No doubt about that. But I think the only coin that I'm concerned about is the rebound one right now. And
why is he taking that out? Practically.
he's probably going to try and make one. Yeah, exactly. Make this insurance coin, as Bala says, which we were just talking about as well. The checkmate.
This is a clinic for you all. Highest level of the game.
Wow.
And this is amazing. It's amazing for any watcher. His conflict, I think he should,
yeah,
just
exactly.
go for 2 straight coins.
He just pocketed so many coins. I didn't think he needs to do that. Like
Arif prefers to pocket on his left.
And
is that a window to get in for Ghufran? I'm sure he has those 2 that is going to pocket straightforward.
But I think the insurance coin that Arif created
is not insured enough, because
yeah,
he can cut that and bring the base coin out. That's what he's going to do.
True.
He's
But
going to play.
yeah.
He is going to play it to his right and get the base coin out. missed it, but it is difficult.
It is. It is. But
That's 2 points to Arif. The difference now is 4 and 9. Board number 5. What typically happens in the final set is that once you are at the halfway mark, be it number boards or points, they tend to go ahead and switch the
sides.
seats. They exchange positions, they switch the sides. This is easier for sure. This is to make sure they have a level playing field. Both the players get the same opportunities to see both of the boards. We have put together several videos on the nature of the board, the grains, and the potential things that they have to check. Maybe they will check as you will watch. They're making sure the powder is now evenly spread, nothing is in the corners, the vertices of the board,
Yep.
so that the shots are not affected by powder or the boring powder stuck with the vertices.
Yeah.
Ghufran is set. We have switched. As they switch, we switch the software as well. We have Ghufran nicely pointing on your screens on your left, and Arif Mahmood is on the right.
And talking about that, I would like to thank our technology partner, Sportive AI, for bringing all these innovations, in the carom
In
live
real
streaming
time.
world. Exactly, in real time.
Yep.
So here we go, break number 5 of the set number 3.
The break I thought was more reasonable than the previous break that Ghufran had on, I think,
Break number
strike
3.
number 3.
Yep.
Strike number 4 seems to be more circumspect. Still, he has to create. I think he has a play on the queen now.
I'm
I
actually,
think he's going to go for the queen, or he's going to drag back the coins a little bit.
yeah, I
So
feel like,
since-
just pulling the coins towards his side of the base is the right play. And he did it really hard. What do you think the reason is? Did he see a shot that we did not see?
I'm going to push the white in behind the black as he plays the one to the pocket. I think he was being too cautious to make it exactly right.
Yeah.
That's another bomb for Ghufran to use it. So he'll pocket the one looking straight forward. That goes in. He has another in the middle, but he's going to use the bomb to remove potentially the black in front of the other white. Oh, he just
Look at that.
just went around, just like going around a temple.
Yeah.
Sanctum sanctorum. Right? So his intent was to take the black out, so he had a play on the white. I think at this point, it's still fairly even. He takes care of that one. I'm not sure what the plan is.
Yeah.
The queen and the cover. The cover seems to be difficult.
I think he's just going to try and make
I think it's still
it easy, but he's going
playing
for
the
it.
queen.
Oh,
He was using one of the other blacks to open up, but the queen did not go in. I think Arif has to be a little careful. Maybe think of defense a little bit. That's what he does. It does not work. No, they all absorb all the pressure pretty well.
Yeah.
We as the audience may feel a little more pressure, but I think it'll be interesting what now that there are a couple of blacks in the base there.
I think he's going to try and knock the white out, and
That is a nice, interesting play.
yep. And now it's
It's still not safe, isn't it?
not really. He can still sort of move. Yeah, I think he's going to try and move that queen inside on his base. Oh wow.
We think differently. They think differently.
Well, that's why they're world champions.
What would you do, Chandu?
Yeah, I would go for that, and then I would actually try to glance the black and try and pocket the queen. but looks like he's doing it on the white coin. Well, he just went for a connection.
Oh, should he lose? He loses 2 points, or he's not thinking of losing at this point, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what? That's what I wonder sometimes as to what, do these top players think about when they're actually playing?
Yeah, I did see that play, but to me, there's a difference between the way we think about things and how they think about things. I think he was going for it. He knows that he loses, he just loses 2 points, and he has a strike on board 6.
So
Maybe that was the calculus.
yeah, and then with the break, if successful, the player has a better advantage.
Hey, let's remind the audience that you're watching the US Carom Championship, the US Open Carom Championships 2025. It's being visited by several players from at least 3 countries that I counted.
4 actually.
Okay. Obviously, United States. You
Yeah, I'm counting United States as well.
Okay.
But yeah, 3 visiting countries. You're right.
Okay. I thought it was Canada, it was India,
And Sri Lanka.
The best of the best from India.
Yes,
Obviously, Prashant Mori missed out. If somebody's watching, we miss you, Prashant, in case you're watching too. Break number 6. This is the second time
Yeah.
he has either slipped or something happened. It's not the kind of break he wanted on this one. He would still get the 8th break, but
Going for a bomb shot.
he has to make use of that. Now it looks like a break that he wanted.
Yeah. And taking the queen.
I'm sensing he wants to. The queen has been just pocketed. His best option is that coin. He takes care of business. Yes, literally 4 blacks closer to him on his base. I think he can remain aggressive on this board at this point.
Yeah. But
there is a beautiful brush on that white.
yeah, making that other white easy while pocketing this long difficult.
We are not able to use it illustrator right now, but you would have seen that while he was trying to get the white on Ghufran's base, out with that shot, he missed both. It's not an easy position for Ghufran to navigate, and as we suspected, does miss it out. He gets the easy one out. I think he'll punch that in.
Yep.
He's set. If Ghufran misses,
I think Ghufran is just
Arif is saying, I got you, partner.
And I think Ghufran is gonna probably, after he takes an easy black, he's gonna drop that white or just make it difficult, because Arif can use that.
He's pushed the white down with that shot.
Yep.
Giving him a little bit breathing room, but he has to be absolutely pinpoint accurate from here on. And we know he can be that. He pushed the second one too. But Arif has multiple weapons in his bag to navigate the current position of the board. It depends on whether he's going to get the striker back. Once again, this is the 6th board of the best of 3. This is the 3rd one, and he does take care of that business. Yeah, he's okay. I think Arif has to use that black, I thought, no?
Yeah, it's a very
because
tricky
to clear the
position.
way for his potential rebound. Oh, he does that. Okay, but he didn't open up enough or give him enough room. He probably has to come long on it. He has to come very long, or he just gets the black back into the base. Oh, that's perfection.
Yeah. feels like he just picked the coin from his hands and just put it there.
Hey, how long did we play today, Chandu? About 12 hours?
12
13
hours?
hours?
Yeah, 12
13
hours
hours.
easy. I think right now, what's the time? The time is.
He missed the block he wanted in place. It's still the last coin.
You think he's going to go for a 7 shot
maybe
or
the third pocket?
third pocket?
Third pocket. Or because the coin is there.
I think this is the third pocket. Oh, wow.
Hoo.
This was.
That's 9 points for him. He got the
Yeah.
queen in the second turn. So
This is
I
crazy.
think now he goes up by 2. That with the 7th board starting, Ghufran to break. It's going to be 11 and 13. Ghufran
Yeah.
11 out of 13. You see the beautiful snake and worm that sportive AI has produced for us. Gives you a sense of the tension, the relief that Arif should be feeling
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
He's back in the game. I'm too far back. In fact, I'm ahead.
Yeah, slowly catching up with Ghufran, and again a very crucial break now for Ghufran. He needs to make sure that he gets some points here and gets back the lead.
I think it's time for that slam. We wanted a couple of breaks back. I think he missed it.
Commentators, Gus, yes.
That is very, very, very uncanny. I've not seen him miss. I think he was going for an overkill. I thought he was not really trying to do too much. It was a difficult shot with 2 of those whites in the mouth of the pocket. I think it's anybody's board at this point.
Feels like Ghufran has a positional advantage though. A lot of coins are on his base. He also has access to the queen.
Queen is taken. One of the things I wanted the audience to notice, and we'll chat to you guys about it a little more. Did you miss that?
He did. He missed the cover. I'm wondering why they did not go and pocket the white on his left side. Felt like that was a bit easier, comparatively at least.
I think he was still trying to make sure he had a finish on that turn.
Whoa.
You saw that, guys? I can't show you a replay of it in slow motion, so we understand the chart, but that was an amazingly executed brute force method of doing it.
Yeah. And
He just did one more, the bomb shot again. The queen is right in the middle. I'm not sure he's going to open it up for him to play it. I think he'll move that out. He did so. This is an interesting position. He will keep that black on his left. He will now open it slightly, the middle. And he does that. Still is in game position. He's working out the geometry of things.
I think he's going to go for a double shot on the left coin.
I think he's doing this with the comfort that there are 2 of Ghufran's coins on his base. He creates a separation here. It will be very difficult for Ghufran to come back on the last board.
Totally. And he was trying for a cut return shot.
Yeah.
It feels like Arif is hitting harder over the last 2 breaks.
It looks like both of them are feeling very tensed up. They probably are wound up quite a bit here. That missed shot also created
a pair.
Yeah, the pair, the white pair in the base of Arif's side.
Every turn the position just shifts sides. Arif had a very good position and a very good play, couple of shots that he played, and now look at this shot.
He is going to, which is the coin he's going to cover the queen with? He just got all the coins out. Nothing is safe. I think it's still advantage
to
Arif actually to get this board. I'm basing it on my understanding of the three whites other than the one he was going to play now. I think he's going to take that one out. And he's now. How is he going to navigate this, Chandu?
I think he'll just double the white while he tries to pocket.
It's the touch rebound, or is he just going to get the black back in?
I think he's just going for a simple rebound, and
I'm not sure that was the right shot. So Arif takes this one. He's going to probably sneak that one perfectly into that corner.
balance shot, and
This he could have been finesseful about it, but
I think he chose to. Wow. Do you think it was intentional?
Not wow enough. I think it was intentional. He was going Z on one of the whites. I think he has to play the one in the base, and I thought he expected the black to be out there, but not so.
What is he gonna do next? I think he's just gonna defend the white and then make the black easier while doing so.
I think he's going to rotate it out or hook it.
Yep, that's what he did.
Amazing. You called it. I eat humble pie at this moment.
I think I don't see any
very
other
interesting.
option than defending, I guess.
Remind me, Chandu, remind the audience as well, who got the queen on this board?
The queen was pocketed by Ghufran,
Okay.
so
I think he's going to defend.
yep, simply going for the defense shot, and yeah, he's gonna try and double touch and make it. Wow, look at that.
That was done without even thinking. By the time we said double touch, he finished it.
Yeah, that's how fast and how confident these guys are, and it's
To fail on this break.
yeah, which he
It's
has been doing
crucial.
for the
He's
last
up
2
by
months.
3 points.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much, I don't know, if you're a betting man, who would you bet for or against at this point? What are the odds?
I guess I would bet for Arif because he has
Strike.
the break, and if he is able to do a decent break, he can make sure that the position is favoring him, and I'm sure he's also aware of that, and he's going to make sure that he try and do a clean break.
Hey, who is watching? Popcorn time for sure, maybe coffee time too. Did he miss it again?
No, I think a coin did go, so
It was enormously powerfully struck.
yeah, I'm wondering if players need to hit a little softer because of these boards are, and
It was over anxiously. Now a little more defense comes into the picture. The single coin defense.
yeah.
I never thought the Indian players would ever do it.
Well, it was not technically a single coin defense. He did open his black while doing so.
You can see it that way too. Still anybody's board at this point. 4 blacks are Arif's end.
Wow, he does have the
queen
access to
is
the
going to
queen.
be usurped. Queen is taken care of. He will not create harakiri. He just goes for a simple follow. And now
He now should just take what, 2 coins to ensure he's not losing from here.
yeah, Ghufran needs 4 to win, but it'll be difficult to get his coins that he wanted. All the 4 coins are slightly out of position. I'm not sure.
I see a reverse pair, but there's no.
I'm gonna cut it in.
No, touch that, right?
He did it.
And then he.
Now it can either be a tie or
yeah.
a win for Arif. And
Look
that's a
at
win
that.
for
That's
Arif.
it.
There you go. Well,
So we know who
well
is
done, well done, well done.
who is filling the final spot in the semi-finals, and
Oh, I thought one of the whites went and it was not. They will play it out. They're not shaking hands yet. There's a possibility of a double due. I think Ghufran is feeling a little flat out there after that wonderful demonstration of skill.
Yeah.
And in a hurry, it's all done and dusted. We have a winner in our quarterfinals. Arif moves on, and it has been such a rapid, fast-paced. Even if you slow it down, it'll be quite fast when you do it at quarter speed or half speed. So Arif wins. There is your congratulatory note. I'm sure we'll do some interviews with Arif, how you felt. There we have this stats, Queen covered by Arif quite a bit, and there you see the meteoric change.
Right.
In the last three boards.
Just catching up and then just
Yeah.
taking over from there. And yeah, it's been a long day for all these players. I'm sure they would get some good rest. And this is the match summary. Both of them actually won 12 boards, but Arif on an average won 6 points.
Best of three,
exactly. Right.
So they're even there.
Yeah.
Hey, can we bring back the stats on the screen,
No,
please?
it's automatic.
Oh, okay. We'll bring it back for you later, but let's speak through that.
Yeah.
The Queen's taken was 54% in favor of Arif, and it was 46% in favor of. So there was a slight edge for Arif on that.
There's also this average number of points won in each board, and
yeah, we are still having that live telecast on screen. The camaraderie between all these players is something to actually talk about. They are trying to talk through the couple of choices that each one made. They're trying to pass their observation about it. So that is the quarterfinals in the books now. We are ready to go and take a nap so that we can come back fresh for you in the morning. Hopefully you enjoy this viewing of this wonderfully staged US Open Carom Championships 2025. There we go. On demand, we talked about the Queen rate, which is quite important in the sense of the whole game, right? And then boards one, I think, Chandra, you talked about it.
And did you also see the dominance rate? Arif actually had it 42%, while Ghufran was at 17%. So the position-wise, as you can see, Arif was dominating for the most part, and like with a very high percentage.
Dominance rate, I think, was in relation to. Can we explain that a little bit? I thought dominance rate was number of times either player scored 7 points or more in a board, right? So,
and I think Arif did manage to win a couple of really big breaks,
right?
And just catching up with Ghufran. Like in both the sets, Ghufran was actually leading after the first two breaks.
Yeah. Okay, let's call it a night, guys. I'm sure you're ready to also switch off and get into your pajamas for the night. Hey, thanks for staying with us. See you tomorrow. It's going to be exciting. Semi-finals, finals, doubles, singles, multiple groups.